Hello and welcome to 30 Days of Solitude. My name is Angel. Let's get started. So, what is 30 Days of Solitude? How do I do it? Do I even want to do it? Is this going to fix my problems in 30 days? These questions I have answers for. So basically, 30 Days of Solitude is a set of guidelines designed to help you alleviate distractions, focus on your goals, and become the best version of yourself. You're doing this by following a few simple guidelines, simple I use loosely, to get you where you want to go. If you feel like you crave change and you desire to do something different, then I think that this will definitely help you be a stepping stone and help you to encompass different good habits in the future, not only just for this 30 days. So, what do they consist of? Let's break it down a little bit, really short and sweet, and then I'll break down each different guideline in a video and coming up for you as well. So let's start with Replenish. So Replenish just really consists of taking out the bad, putting in the good in your diet. We want to be able to mold your thought process, your body, your emotions, all of that through what you're nourishing yourself with. And if you're filling your body with bullshit, then we can't do that. So we want to be able to clean up the diet, eliminate the bad stuff, try to stick to organic things, whole foods, cut out any processed anything that you have in your diet, just to get your body in tune and in line with the goals that you want to reach. Sound good? Okay. So next, we have silence. Silence is cutting out social media. I don't know when you were born, 99, 2000, any of that, but it might be a little difficult for you because it's something that your thumbs immediately go to. So what we want to do is delete it from your phone. Erase the passwords that you may have saved in your phone. None of that. None of that. Dead that Twitter, done that Instagram, kill all of that. What we're doing is focusing on your goals. Unless you need it for business specifically, like be very disciplined and have discretion when you're doing this as well. But did that, done that. Okay, so next we have activate, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You want to get active, get those juices flowing, get that blood pumping, get some sun, get some vitamin D naturally from the sky. Enjoy yourself. Go out, try a new class with friends if you want to. Just push your body to the limit and see what you can do. You're already feeding yourself these nutrients. Now you're able to use that energy and harness that energy and push your body in. Maybe you have weight loss goals. Maybe you're interested in losing some weight. I personally am on a weight loss journey. I even have a trainer in the Hampton Roads area, 757. Small plug, if you're in 7-5 and you need a trainer, Telvion Clark, Gray Area Fitness, he's gonna get the job done. You're gonna hate him for like 2 days, but it'll get the job done. So yeah, shout out to him. But all that to say, activate, move your body, get into something different, push yourself. Okay, so next we have abstain. And this is less about sex, more about relationships. So during the 30 days of process, you know what it's called, 30 days of solitude. During this process, there is no intercourse with anyone, maybe with yourself. But we want to focus more so on relationships and making sure that you have healthy relationships in your life and that you're dealing with people that are not sucking the energy out of you and that you are not sucking it out of anyone else either. You want to make sure that your circle is tight and just reevaluate your friends, your relationships, even whether it's with your family, whoever it's with. Just make sure that it's something healthy and it's not detrimental to your mental health or physical health. Okay, so next we have dry. So dry is what it sounds like, you're being real dry because you're not drinking. We don't want to be able to alter our thoughts or actions at all with any type of chemical while we're doing this process. So during your 30 days of solitude, there's no drinking. If you absolutely must drink, probably should evaluate why that it's such a necessity for you. It's also something that I've struggled with every time I've done this process. So I understand, trust me, I get it, trust me. But if it's something that you feel like you may have under control, just dial it back. So say you normally have a bottle of wine every night. Just drink a glass of wine if you must. But if you can, I would urge you not to drink at all and maybe fill that time with another thing. Or get some juice, you can make some fresh juice, you can make like a mocktail. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a mocktail list up on the website. That would be cute, well, for me. So try that instead. Just try different things in place of that alcohol or just different stuff. Next we have filter. And filter is really more so being cognizant of what you're allowing yourself to absorb, whether that be conversations you have with different people, whether that be music, shows. So the premise is that you can't watch TV, or you do watch TV but you can only watch one show a week. When you'd be able to fill that time up with other activities that are more productive than kind of binge watching on a regular basis. But we want to make sure that you're making this time productive for you. So you want to use the time that you would have been sitting down in front of a television or your computer or your phone or your tablet, and use that to kind of work towards your goals. Write down your goals, keep it moving, keep evolving in this process, so that by the time you're done with this 30 days, you're like, ooh, these habits, they're stuck and they're good, so I'm happy with it. Okay, so filter it out. One show a week. If you want to watch Power on Sunday, or if Game of Thrones ever comes back on, and if Issa hits you with the wham bam, and you know the rest, like, we're ready. Atlanta, all of that, we're ready for it. So utilize your time, basically utilize it. So next we have objective. And objective is really just a goal, and it could be anything you want to set for yourself. Something small like, I want to pluck my eyebrow every 3 days, or I want to take a bath because I'm a clean person. But set a goal for yourself. It could be daily or it could be weekly, and make sure you're just sticking to that. Like maybe you want to do a self-care regimen and you want to do like a facial every day, or a facial once a week, or like a toner or something small, or if you want to call your mom once a week, or reach out to a significant other, something of that nature. Make sure that you're continuing to do this every week or every day throughout the entire 30 days. That way you get used to it. It becomes a part of your habits and your patterns daily or weekly, and it's something that would be good for you, just to be like, hey, I set that goal, I did that, and it's a good look too. Thanks, boo. Got you, boo. Got to come through with a rhyme so fly, never seen dead like in my time. Alright. Okay, next. Woo! Okay, so next is notation. This is one of my favorites because I am an adamant writer. I normally always have a journal or some paper or something to jot down my life in my purse with me all the time. And you'll more than likely always see me with the black and white composition notebook in my purse, just because I think way too much for the normal person. I may be quiet when you see me. I may not be quiet. I may be talking a lot, but guaranteed I'm writing that shit down. So notation, it's proven to be cathartic in many different ways. I'm a firm believer that if you write it down, that it's gonna happen in real life, in real time, not on your time, on God's time, but that's another conversation. So notation, take some time for yourself every day, in the morning and night, both during the day, and jot down what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what you want to get done, what you didn't like, who pissed you off. Just get it off of your chest. Write it down. Trust me, it's cathartic. I do it all the time, and I can even tell when I'm not journaling because I have too much going on here and not enough going on here. You feel me? So it's adamant that you do that. So notation. That was neat. Last but not least, we have minutes. So minutes or moments, which I made changes to, don't quote me, is really just taking a moment to sit back, count your blessings, whether it be during meditation, clearing your mind, or just thinking about and being thankful for what you do have. You may not be in the situation you want to be in now, but that's what this process is going to help you do, to try to reach that next step, elevate a little bit. But you want to also be thankful that you are alive and able to see me, see you right now, watching this and being able to do this, and being cognizant and aware that you want change and are able to take a step to do it. So every day I would recommend waking up. I do it in the morning. Thank God for another day. I pray, I talk, I read my Bible, I read another book that I'll get into later in another video because it's kind of my secret weapon. Not important right now, but just take a moment to be thankful to whomever you thank, even if it's yourself. But okay. Take a moment. Breathe in, breathe out. If you need a couple of moments, take those too. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Just be thankful. You're here, you did it. Like, you're doing this. You want the best? Take advantage of this time. Do what you can. Okay, so that was all 9. I'm pretty sure. I can't really count, but that was 9, right? Cool. Okay, so we got through all the guidelines, pretty short and sweet. I believe earlier I mentioned making videos for each guideline, and I'm gonna do that in the very near future, fingers crossed, because life happens. But if you're interested, if you have more questions, feel free to reach out to me at 30daysofsolitude@gmail.com. Again, my name is Angel. Try it. Even if you can't follow each guideline, even if you are feeling like you're in a pretty good space, some of these things may just help you be more focused in everyday life. It doesn't necessarily have to be for 30 days or every guideline, but just do what works best for you. But some of the things in the list of guidelines, I would just recommend for mental health, for self-love, self-care, in like a general sense. Because we get so caught up every day with things that don't necessarily matter and people that don't necessarily matter in our lives that it's easy to get swept away with things that aren't real. So take a moment to be in the moment and accept who you are, how you look, how you feel, and either do better or just grow. Like, just take this opportunity to do this for you and for no one else. If you want to be better, don't do it for that man, for that woman, for that person, for your family. Do it for yourself. It'll be worth it, and you'll be pretty fucking proud. Okay. Yeah, so I'll come back to you guys with some more information later, break down those videos. Any other questions, just know that I know how you feel, and I did this, I've done this, and let's do it together. Let's do it together. You got it, right? Okay. All right, thanks guys. Bye.